We want you to understand that you don't have to motivate your way into the vortex, nor can you. That's like pushing a noodle. It's like trying to get your kids to do something that they don't want to do. In other words, you can't. That's what you want to do, is find yourself in the vortex, which we promise you, you're in the vortex many times in every day, and then do what you can do to stay in the vortex a little longer. What you want to start doing is practicing the feeling of being in the vortex until the feeling of being in the vortex becomes more like the norm rather than the feeling of not being in the vortex being the norm. It's interesting to watch you, because imagine if someone said to you, oh, there's a new movie and it's in 3D and it has this incredible surround sound. It's in this Cinemax theater and I've seen it and it's just incredible. Would you like to come with me and have this fabulous sensory experience of watching this movie? Or would you like to sit in this closet and imagine? And you say, where's my ticket? I'm going to the movie. And the point that we're making with that is, you are hooked on stuff you can see and hear and smell and taste and touch. That's why the now reality is so compelling to you. It's compelling to you because it's rich with all that stuff you can see. But we want to convince you that even though your world is rich with color and sound and smell and taste and feeling, that this vortex, which in the beginning isn't that rich because you're not tuned enough yet to see it and hear it and smell it and taste it and touch it, if you will go for the emotional bonus of being in the vortex and you'll hang around in there just for the feeling of it for just a little while, it is our absolute promise to you that the vortex will become as real, as vivid, as seeable, hearable, smellable, tastable, touchable as anything that you know. This is the way you create from inside the vortex. This is the way your physical world has come into manifestation. This is the way that source energy has brought all that you know as reality into reality. You are the creator of your reality. You're just, we love you very much, pinching yourself off. We love you very much from the majority of the good stuff. We love you very much that's in the vortex. Did we tell you that we love you very much? As we deliver to you a very clear understanding that you could be doing so much better than you are doing. You just haven't been paying attention to your own guidance. You've been trying to please those who smile when you please them and frown when you don't. And they're fickle. In other words, you will not find the satisfaction that you're looking for in looking for approval from others. You will only find the satisfaction that you are looking for in tuning to the fullness of who you are. And when you start tuning right from the beginning, you'll feel the feeling of moving in the direction of who you are. At first, it will just feel flat out like relief to let go of the tension of the thoughts that have been holding you apart from who you are, and to just go with the flow, with the vibrational pull of this vortex. As you allow it, as you allow yourself, it's like the cork that just bobs right back to the surface when you stop holding it under the water. It's like that. When you let go of the resistant thoughts, the vortex takes you in. So then you say, well, then I guess I ought to go in, and I guess I ought to stay in, and I don't ever want to go out again. And we say, well, if there wasn't out, there couldn't be in. In other words, if you didn't have the ability to know what you don't want, you wouldn't have the ability to know what you do want. And if you couldn't sometimes tune yourself out of frequency, you wouldn't have the thrill of tuning yourself into frequency. What you're wanting to do is accept that you are this free, flowing, always worthy, expanding being, and that it is all right for you to poke around at problems, because problems produce solutions, and solutions are the creation that you are the creator of. You see how it works? You are the creator, and you create through thought. We just want you to guide your thoughts through feeling rather than through thought, because when you guide yourself through thoughts, you just get kind of confused. The feeling will take you in the direction of who you really are. So as you accept that you are source energy in a physical body, and that you're here to sift and sort and to expand, and that the larger part of you has taken the expansion, and that the real-time present tense is in this imaginary, from your point of view, but very real vibrational space that is the fullness of who you are, that is the richness and the depth and the breadth of all that you have become. And that when you relax and allow yourself to move in the direction of it, from inside the vortex, then as you start living your life from inside the vortex. Those who are watching you will be so amazed at what they see. They'll see someone clear-minded. They'll see someone flexible and easy. They'll see someone with no negative edge on them. They'll see someone optimistic. They'll see someone who good things happen to easily and often. They'll see someone tuned in, tapped in, turned on. They'll see someone witty and wise and clear-minded. They'll see someone who knows their worthiness and everyone else's too. They'll see someone that when they are with them, it makes them feel better. They will call you an uplifter. They will call you a master. They will ask you your secret, and you will say to them, I'm tuned in, tapped in, turned on to the whole of who I really am. I'm allowing myself the fullness. And if you're brave enough, and if they're ready enough, you could say to them, I am now finally seeing my physical world through the eyes of Source. I finally figured out who I am. I'm a creator doing exactly what I came to do. Have fun while I expand. We're eager to talk with you about anything that matters to you. There is nothing off limits. It is our desire to help you from wherever you are to move in the direction of who you really are. We want you to feel the fullness of who you are. We like it when you're in the vortex, but we're not unhappy when you're not. Because whether you're in the vortex or not, we are. And that's the interesting thing that we want you to come around to. You're going to discover that Abraham or your inner being will not come out of the vortex to console you. We do all of our consoling from inside the vortex. Esther on occasion has been very upset about that. Abraham, I work very hard. I'm on the road all the time. I'm hardly ever home. I think when I have a problem, you should come over here and help me with it. And we say, we're over here helping you with it. We're over here as a vibrational match to the solution. And if you're still over there a vibrational match to the problem, you're nowhere where we are. Come on over. She'll say, no, come on over. We'll say, come on over. Come on over. We always win. Because not one time ever did we go over there. Not one time ever do we step out of the vortex in order to assist you in resonating further with your problem. We're always solution oriented. And when you decide that that's who you are, life will get sweeter for you right away. What do you want to talk about? You've come with things. Very good. Going to have a very good day. Begin right here.